Project 613, Day 59. The Half Shekel. What is this all about? When the temple stood in Jerusalem, there were many different sacrifices that were offered on the altar. There were sacrifices that were brought by individuals, and then there was communal sacrifices. Every morning and every afternoon, there was a sheep offered as a sacrifice on behalf of every single Jew. How can one sheep represent every single Jew? Enter the half shekel. Every year, during the month of Adar, every Jew was obligated to give a half shekel coin, the value of a half shekel, to a special fund that was brought to the Holy Temple. They would take all of the half shekels, put it together in that fund, and starting from the first day of Nisan, they would start to take money from that fund to purchase animals for sacrifices. Any animal that was purchased from that fund legally belonged to every single Jew. And therefore, when they offered that sacrifice in the Holy Temple, it was a representation for every single Jew. The half shekel coin is actually a very fascinating mitzvah. What it says is the following. While typically when it comes to charity, everyone is obligated to give on their level, the rich give more and the poor give less. However, when it comes to being represented before God with sacrifices, everyone is equal. If someone would come to the temple and say, I would like to sponsor all the sacrifices for this month, you know what they would tell them? No, thank you. We don't need you. Because these sacrifices are not provided by individuals. These sacrifices are provided by the community. And if someone said, you know what, a half shekel, that seems too little for me to give for my participation in the sacrifices. I would like to give a full shekel. I would like to give 10 shekels. They would say, no, the only thing we will take from you is a half shekel. And if someone came and said, hey, I don't even have a half shekel, I can't give a half shekel, he said, no, that is the minimum and that is the maximum. Everyone is obligated to give the exact same thing. Judaism does not believe that everyone is the same. However, our participation in the community, our membership of being God's nation, being God's people, is equal for all. And therefore everyone gave a half shekel, no more and no less. This mitzvah was an obligation during the times of the Holy Temple when they were offering sacrifices. Today we do not have this mitzvah in its original format, although right before Purim we do have the custom of giving the half shekel, which is something we will discuss as we get closer to Purim.